ladies and gentlemen, my name is izlogic.business and I'm welcoming you back to something that I haven't done in a while because I recorded a lot of Pokemon episodes for you guys. But hey everybody, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of Team Fight Tactics Time, or TFT Time for short. And before we jump into any sort of gameplay, you're probably noticing a massive elephant in the room. If you look at the center of your screen, you'll see that I actually hit platinum for you guys. Yeah, I'm doing decently, shall we say. I've been playing quite well. I've been playing some different comps. I've been playing High Roller Preds. I've been playing some Ocean Mages still. And a couple of Glacial comps, because if you don't realize, Glacial in the most recent patch got reworked slightly. It's, instead of it being percentage chance of stunning, it's the amount of damage the stun actually does in bonus damage. So in a sense, it's a 25% stun chance no matter what. And if you obviously get higher levels in Glacial now, it does more damage. So yeah, that is quite interesting. Now, I'm intrigued to see how this plays out, because I would like to show that comp to you guys, if I remember it properly off by heart. I know that you use Olaf, you use Zed in it, because you also can combine into it Electric 1. Well, partial Electric 1. But you get Electric in the Glacial comp, so you go 4 with the Ice Glacial side, and then you have the 3 from Electric, and you can then go for your 4th character, Lux, say. That would take you up to 8. You could even go Mystic, which is another route you can go. You can even go Lunar in it as well. You've got quite a few options for your 8th and 9th slot just to combo in quite nicely. Anyway, we're going to be playing whatever we need to play, realistically. And that is a decent volley. I kind of would like. I'll take it. We'll go with the Glacial comp for this game then. If not, we can obviously translate into Ocean Mages pretty easily. I mean, I don't think people are going for Shadow Sins, considering Mouths was just left there. But I'll take a Glacial comp in a Cloud matchup. Yeah, it's probably one of their weaker matches, but Electric in Cloud is very good. And the reason that's very good is because AoE damage against champs that can dodge is extremely important. And the good thing for this setup we can go for, we can technically get in Cloud for ourselves, pick up Janna, as we get ourselves 2 champions. I like to pick up here. I like to pick up both, because if I don't get any sort of like champs to go alongside, like an Ornn to go alongside this volley, then I could technically translate it into Zerkers with ease. So, pick up her Renekton. We also got a BF sword drop, so we could make a GA. But I think I'd rather save that for our... Ooh, we can definitely have an Olaf now with GA. That's good. So, I do like to save items. Oh, that is a... I'm gonna pick them up. I might translate into a... What's the word? Forget what it's called. Oh yeah, I was trying to say it might translate into mages, because we've got 2 mages now on our bench, and it's just good for the first few mini waves. Just spend your coins, really. You get a decent chunk of reward from it. Like, I've got 3 coins on my bench, 6 coins on the field. Oh. The game really wants me to go into mages, and I'm actually gonna humble them by going mages. So we'll do that. We'll get you on the field, get you on the field, and get you on the field. There we go. We have ocean mages now on board. And online, I've got a GA. See, I don't know who that would benefit in the ocean mages lineup. I guess Vigar or Brand. No, I think it benefits Vigar really, because he can cast multiple of them big boy ults. So we might as well give him a chance to cast an extra one. Plus when he's respawning, obviously he'll be still gaining mana from Ocean, which is a very, very nice combination to consider. Now, we have got 4 mages to start the game, which is strong. Granted, no level 2s, which isn't strong, but we can obviously work on that. I'll quickly roll through, looking for some mages. No. Okay, I'll stop spending now. Ideally, I want to be able to afford being able to hit at 2 for level 5, which is literally just one purchase of XP. So, just buying one refresh of his shop, and then the LeBlanc, and then whatever. It was actually 2 refreshes, but ooh, this guy's got a good comp. Damn. The reason it's a good comp is because it's the exact same comp that I'm building. And ideally, I want these champions. Now, you could be going for the Woodlands Mage build, where obviously you get the Maokai, you get the Nico, and the LeBlanc, and you have the Woodlands set up there. You could, in theory, go for the full, and I mean full, Woodlands build, where you go 5 Woodlands, and have Woodlands 2, which is in a sense every single Woodlands champion doubles. So if we look at it here, ta-da, it's 6, but it's only 5 champions, so that is pretty powerful. It's, well, I say pretty powerful. You're playing with 1s and 2 cost champions and another Ocean Mage-esque team. It kind of makes me regret not going for what I wanted, because this is another loss for us. I'm kind of just hoping for damage control. Sadly, we only take out the 1 champion, but yeah, another Woodlands Mage comp, which is worrying because there's going to be more and more people taking mages against us. So we're going to have to be able to deal with that. Now, we are in the bottom 2 for this shop, meaning we get first dibs on an item, and I should have probably took the Thresh. Would have made sense to go in this team comp. Obviously, that would put us at the 3 out of the 4 for Ocean buff 2. However, I went with the Nocturne here because that's a tier, and considering that we want to be casting a lot of ults, having a tier and going either Spirit Surgeon or Seraph's Embrace, you can obviously cast multiple ults, and considering we want to be using the Vigar to its potential, casting a lot, and I mean a lot of ults. Ooh, that is actually perfect for a champion pickup. I was waiting for you, so you can come up here. I'm going to move you back, and now we have the interesting time. I'm actually going to do that. Oh, I wish I had... Ooh. Okay. I'm going to switch you off. That's Oceans 2. And it's also Warden. That is actually quite nice. We have a decent build coming into this round. And we'll just look here. We should probably win this, actually. If we don't, I'm going to be sad. But we're hoping for some big Vigar nukes here. Leona is being an absolute pain in our neck right now. The good thing is we do kill her off now, and we do kill off the rest of this guy's team. Very, very nice. Obviously, I had to waste quite a few coins there, and it's kind of bad to obviously waste coins in order to try and find something. But on the bright side, at least, we've got this player wave, and then we have Krugs, so we should generate about 10 coins, maybe. Probably about 12 coins actually from the next two waves minimum. And if we don't gen that, then that's kind of bad. But one good thing, oh, you've got the Ocean Mages set up that I've got, but weaker, I guess, because we have the extra character on the board. And you, I don't know what, but you do have that level 2. But we both do have a GA. But the good thing is, because we have the extra character, we have more damage, and that Thresh wasted his ult, and ours didn't. And we only took one casualty in that round, which was our Thresh. Jeez, we're getting quite a few 4-drops offered to us right now. I wish I could take him. Well, I can take him, like, today I can pick up you and do that, but it's not what I want. I mean, yeah, I do want a brand, but I also do want to be able to get a tier for Vigar. I want to level up my team. That's another thing I want to do. Oh, there's a recurve bow. Don't know what I could use that for. I mean, realistically, it doesn't work too well into this build, the recurve bow. Coins I'll take. That takes me up to 10, giving me +1 interest for this wave. And, oh, needlessly, that I do know how to use. And I'm going to move Vigar into this corner. I'll put you back and then do that. So, the reason I'm putting it in the corner is we want a lot of nukes. And I am actually gonna Ludent Echo up our Vigar. It makes sense to give him it more than any other champion because he does a lot more damage than everything else on our board at this current stage in the game. Now we do go up against this Pred team, just pure Preds. Kind of unique. You usually expect to see some sort of blend at this point in the game of them. Like, you don't just see a pure Pred team, especially in ranked. Now the good thing for us is it's quite easy to kill because obviously we have the higher cost champions that do a lot more than what the ease champions really do. So yeah, I'm getting quite a lot of work out of this team right now. Especially now we have a level 2 Vigar and we're actually building up a decent amount of eco. So, see, Titan's Resolve is an item that does sound good. Like the extra 25 armor and magic resist. But it's harder to actually do anything with it because obviously it's quite hard to get to 50 stacks. So a champion that it would probably be good on for early game is like Leona or Braum. But once you reach late game, the champions that you come up against, you've got the likes of Zed, you've got the likes of Olaf, you've got these sorts of champions that even Brand and Vigar are good examples. They just burst you out instantaneously. You're kind of not in a good position to obviously get use out of it. And so it's kind of one of my items that I don't like. If it was at 25 stacks, maybe. But, you know, it's a bit meh in my opinion. Anyway, this guy's got a couple of wardens here. He's got up his Zerkers. He's got a random Maokai in here as well. I'm presuming he's going Zerkers anyway. It's a nice setup, realistically. Obviously, you're going to be looking for that Olaf, while we've already got one of our power spikes in the Vigar up to level 2. This shop possibly has the spawn of a brand. It does not. It does have an Malphite though, and another LeBlanc as well as a Vlad. So we do have quite a few options in terms of pickups. And I'll probably... Do you know who we haven't actually seen yet? We haven't seen Talia. That's kind of funny. Ooh. Well, ideally in this point I want the LeBlanc. We can get mages up to, well, our second level 2 mage right now. We're also going to be at a decent amount of team strength at this stage. And I'm actually going to do that. Take us back down to 30 coins, but get up to level 6 and get the extra character on the board. And you're probably wondering, that's probably a waste of 8 coins. You're not wrong. I mean, we are on a 5-win streak, but it's also worthwhile to maintain our HP. And doing something like this kind of means that we're at a better situation if we do have to face someone quite hard. Now, this guy who's in first is obviously building up his mages. He's got the Woodlands Mage combo online while we're chilling with our Ocean. And our Ocean's actually doing a lot of work here. Like, the LeBlanc is actually working quite heavily, especially the fact that she got in the backline, stunned up the necessary targets, and absolutely dismantled this guy's team from back. That's why mage teams are quite hard to deal with. It's because you have champs like LeBlanc who just infiltrate your backline when you're being forced away to deal with 2 wardens in the Thresh and Nautilus. Now, the good thing for us is next wave will be hitting the 50 coin mark, which obviously is the good mark for pretty much any sort of team comp, because that means you can freely eco and have a bit of fun. And the even better bit is we're hitting it on Wolf Camp. And why is that so good? Well, it does mean that we're obviously going to get a lot of coins for free, essentially, as we come up against this guy, the guy that's got pretty much a similar comp to us. He's transitioned from Woodlands over to the Ocean. He also has got himself a Malphite. Kind of expected. And yeah, we're absolutely destroying him, because our Vigar with GA is able to do a lot of work. And if we look at the damage chart on your right hand side of the screen, you'll see 3k damage just from Vigar alone is huge. And because we put him on the Cloud Hex, it means he's living a lot longer. We're also going to get a nice amount of coin tier from this wave as well, so it's going to be worthwhile. Anyway, I'm going to move Vigar off that corner, purely because I want him to live to do damage against the Wolf Camp. And I've switched in probably our weakest member on the board, the Syndra, into the death position. Now, she doesn't die instantaneously, but it's not long enough for her to get off an ult. And we actually get some decent drops here from that wave. And wow, everyone beat that wave pretty quickly. So, I'm going to sell on you, do that. Scroll through, there's our Talia. There's 2 more Threshers and a Talia, giving us an even 50, by the way. That doesn't happen too often without trying. But if we look in our shop, we've got quite a few items that we can use here. And yeah, I think we do give you the Bramble Vest. I was thinking, do we give someone, say, a GA? But I think Bramble Vest on you is slightly more important as we come up against the guy in first. And the nukes are dropping, ladies and gentlemen. The nukes are dropping. And we're actually going to lose this wave. And not too terribly. I mean, he does have a lot of items. Like, similar to us, we do have quite a few items. I mean, we do have some on our bench right now. But the good thing for us is we've now got ourselves a level 2 Nautilus. And we also do have a good ecosystem built up right now. I'm going to give you this as well. We might as well make our Thresh do some damage. He's pretty much our only physical attack dealer as we come against an Ocean Mages team. Oh hi. It's like the top 3 guys are all Ocean Mages. That's kind of funny. So, he does have the brand, and we do need to obviously kill it. Kind of our goal here. The good thing is we do, and our Vigar pops off a double ult to end the round as it goes into GA status. Very, very nice way to win it. We get ourselves a Malphite for ourselves here. And I could, in theory, stick Mountain on the board at level 7. I just have to sacrifice our LeBlanc. Which, don't get me wrong, is quite bad to do, in my opinion. But it's still a big no, it's not worth it yet, actually. Or is it? I'm honestly contemplating here what to do. If we get a brand, then I definitely just stick him straight on the board. And this guy's got a lot of predators. Wow. I do believe this round was pretty much won by our Vigar there. And this guy who's got quite a high level of predators, he's probably cashed out quite a bit, honestly. Ooh, there is a nice Yi there. I'm surprised no one's gone Shadow, honestly. I'll take either Brom or Volley in this round. And we can focus towards building up more damage for our mages. I mean, obviously the guy in first is probably going to get the Brom before us. That's okay. Okay, we get the Brom for free. I mean, it's fair enough, we get more damage. We could have gone for more health onto Nautilus or Thresh with the Khaziks. But I think taking this Brom, selling it on, doing the double down into the... Doing that is not a terrible play, especially now that we have for ourselves a level 2 Syndra. That isn't terrible, actually. I can't put that on you, but I can in theory stick this on you and have quite a bit of damage. And if I get a Giant's Belt, I've got another target to put it on, because I can put it on the Syndra now and have more Anomanomicon to deal with champs like you and you who are built for heals. Now, the good thing about how I've set up is Vigar is out the range of Zerka, the Zerka cone. It's just outside of it. And obviously that is a huge thing. And wow. I do believe we lose this. Yeah, we do. We need to obviously be able to deal with Olaf's. It's quite hard to do, considering the fact that it is very, very, very strong. But we're obviously building a strong lineup, and I'm actually done with that experiment. I think running LeBlanc is slightly stronger. So yeah, I have got this lone Negatron on the bench. I could go with that or that. Ionic Spark isn't terrible, but it is on a Syndra. you'd much rather it on your frontliner. And this guy has an Olaf. Another Olaf comp. And out comes a lot of damage here. From either team, actually. Nukes are outbound from our team right now. And Vigart lives because of GA. Giving us the win this round. Nice, 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 nice. Now, I could be a dick and pick up that, so I am going to be a dick and pick up that. And we also are one. Make that no Threshers away from a level 3 Thresh. That's actually quite huge. I'm also going to sell you back so I have some gold to play with. Okay, now it's worthwhile to stick on the Talia onto the board instead of LeBlanc because we've now got for ourselves a level 2 Talia. I mean, yeah, it is a decent-ish purchase, but I don't know. I could in theory just cash out to level 8 and then just stick the other one on for free, but I think doing that gives me more. Like, the shield is still more or worth it than, say, what we've got right now. Because a stun versus a pushback that also gives me a massive shield is still decent. Like, I think this is slightly better as we come up against a team that has got a brand versus a guy that's got a level 1 Thresh in comparison to our level 3 Thresh. And yeah, you're starting to notice the difference between Threshers, because our Thresher's going to town right now. Because he just kept our Nautilus alive for so long and actually out-damaged our Vigard that round. So yeah, you're starting to see the importance of the lineup we have right now. So I'm just going to keep doing that. And the great thing about doing that is it is a slow. Actually, if I cash out now, I'd be down at 20 coins. No, it's not worth cashing out. I mean, we're slowly but surely. I'll be at 25 at least after next wave. Because I can obviously cash out. Ooh, you have a shadow comp. You've transitioned clearly. Because you were not this earlier. You also have got a Tarek in here. Good work here by our Thresh, absolutely staying alive. And you're out the game now. Bye-bye. Yeah, our damage has gone quite high considering what we have. And the guy that was in first on 100% health for so long is now down at 34 health. We're the only one who's maintaining a decent amount of HP. Because we're still above 50%. And wow, all of the top people, the top 2, all 3, lost. Bar me. And we're still building up. Actually, I can cash out now quite easily because down at 30 is still workable. And the great thing is, we're 2 LeBlancs away from a level 3 LeBlanc. Like, granted we have got a base level Malphite in our team. That's okay. And we still haven't got a brand. That's okay. I'm not too fussed about not having a brand. We've got quite a lot more team strength as we come up against the guy in third. Hello. I see you have that Malphite as the damage just comes pouring out. Yikes. This guy has no items realistically on the board now. And he has no champions alive on the board. Yeah, you're starting to see the power of the Vigar and this Thresh. The Thresh is just tanking up so much damage along with our Naught that it's kind of hard for people to break our team. Anyway, we look here at this, ooh. Don't know what I want here. I'd take the ass, I'd take that Twitch. Twitch is quite a big priority for anyone. Syndra's okay. Okay, I'm taking Twitch. Like, Spirit Sojin on mages is huge. as that just means so many more spells, and I don't know who to stick it on. I can't stick it on Vigar. I mean, I'm thinking either LeBlanc or Syndra, realistically. Like, you get in the backline, if you go Stunned City, it's pretty hard to deal with. However, you create a lot more damage. Like, I'd rather go for more damage than more stuns, because just getting out damage is slightly more important. And considering there's teams that have Olafs, like this guy, yeah, it's better to have more damage. Anyway, we're actually doing pretty good this round, as we've got an isolated fight onto that that Olaf, who's absolutely destroying our team. Yeah, I don't know how we're supposed to deal with it unless we get Moors. We need more Anomanomicon, really. That's the only way for us to deal with it. And the only way to get one of them is a brand, or even just a Giant's Belt right now, because we're going into Dragon Wave. Dragon Wave, you don't get that sort of drop. You get a full item, and that's it, really. Anyway, we need to just outlive one person who's probably going to die here, because we've got the fake person here. Everyone else is against one another, so it should be interesting, actually. And I think we win. We don't win. I tell a lie, we might win. Just big nukes. Oh, the big nukes did not come out, but we do survive to top 4. Top 4 means a lot of fun. Luden's Echo. That is not a terrible drop, to be honest. I can chuck that onto either Talia or Syndra. I think Syndra would benefit from it more, but I do want mages, well, the max mages, which does mean I need a brand to drop for me. And the good thing is now I can actually just cash out straight to level 9. Yeah. We're gonna do that, by the way. Cash to level 9. I'm gonna roll through, hoping that we find a brand. We do not. Okay. Fair enough. That just means a lot more work for me. So we'll just position our actual champions like so. It just means that we've got LeBlanc's attacking the width as we come up against the Olaf team. Nice. Now let's see how quickly we lose to the Olaf this round. Amazingly, we're not losing too terribly. And we actually do proc its GA. And we are going to kill him. Bye-bye. Down goes the Olaf. Nice, we actually beat him. Okay. Oh, there's another Malphite. I haven't actually seen one of them in a long time. Because we are just chilling with that level 1 Malph in our team. And we're at top 2. Okay. This is not terrible at all. We're also 2 LeBlancs still away from the max level LeBlanc, and the guy that we're facing is Predators. Nice. What level is he? 7. So we should have a clear man advantage on the board. Indeed we do. Okay. Let's see how much damage we do. Nukes are inbound. So it is Predators, so that is annoying. Yeah, we're gonna have to probably play a bit more aggressive with our... Never mind. That's the big boy. Okay. So what we can do is put you in the middle, do that. Actually, I'll do that. That is probably smarter. I mean, irony me being smart, but giving the 3-star champion the Cloud Hex probably would be better. Ah well. Mage is maxed out right now, thanks to that Bram pickup, and I'm intrigued to see who gets hit by newts, really. Okay, so down goes the Rek'Sai. Down goes... dunno. Down goes Cog. Down goes Nocturne. Down goes Mundo. And now it's just a race to see who gets popped. Vigar's slowly chipping away at this Skarner's HP, even if it was... It's still got Crystal though. That's what's keeping him alive. That's a pretty powerful Vigar right there, actually. That I kind of want. Gimme. Gimme. And I could sell it on. Death Cap. Who benefits with Death Cap better than a brand? Like, yeah, I could in theory just slide it onto you, but you're our damage. Nothing there. Another one of you. Okay, let's... realistically, we're not going to get any more of you. Oh, Malphite. That's very, very good. Okay. So I played that smart there, selling all that crap to get a Malphite to level 2. And out come our Newt team. Realistically, Newt team is quite... it's just Vigar, really. And we're losing quite quickly, actually, here. This is kind of bad. We do get level 2 Brando. So maybe a turnaround here. I mean, if we do this, like we use our protective tools in champions like so, we move them around and have our backline of damage actually. Move you, and then you there. Because I know the assassin's going for this side. It can do that. And slightly protect ourselves. That's a decent ult from our Malphite there, actually. Out comes a big... oh, this is a decent round for us. He says. As everyone is now dying to a Skarner. That Skarner has won this guy so many rounds, it's annoying. You would be good as an assassin. I mean, Malphite assassin isn't terrible. You would be Vlad? Just look at his team then. I mean, Vlad as an assassin isn't terrible at all. What the what just happened to... it just got launched. Lol. Okay. I'm trying to think who would be good as the assassin. I wouldn't put it on Vigar. It has to be you. I'm really just thinking right now. How do I deal with that Skarner? And it's quite hard to think of. Because he's got all the 3 Preds, the main ones up to level 3. And that's kind of hard to deal with. And we're going out here either way. If Vigard doesn't pull up a good fight, yeah, we're out. It's kind of hard to deal with that because he had so many level 3s. Like, that's how he won. I mean, I couldn't deal with that scanner. That's one thing. Like, I positioned over to deal with it, but it's just so hard to deal with. But it's still gonna be a second place, and I'm actually gonna spoil something for you guys. If we go to my profile, match history, ignore the Fiora, TFT, second place. I haven't had a first place in a while. I've had a lot of second places. My last first place was literally 5 days ago. But yeah, I've second placed quite a lot recently. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode of TFT Time, the return of the TFT Time. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new here if you want to, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.